Hey guys, so I am on my way to work. I know it's like almost completely dark, but this is just going to be a car vlog anyways, and I feel like most people just listen to them, so I thought I would just do this on my way to work. It'll help me wake up, and yeah. So I mentioned before in a video about how I recently found out I have sleep apnea, and I got a CPAP machine, and one or two people, I'm not really for sure how many, said I should do like a detailed video about it. So I just thought I would do that on my way to work. So here goes. Okay, so I won't talk a whole bunch about like my symptoms or whatever, but basically I was snoring horribly. I was like, Star kept saying I was stopping breathing in my sleep, blah blah blah. So I finally decided to talk to my doctor about it, and I'll tell you like exactly what I went through because it was way better than I thought. So I went to my regular doctor. I didn't even make an appointment for it. I just needed to make an appointment for my checkup on meds. While I was there, I mentioned it to her, and I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, when I mentioned it, technically I really didn't even like necessarily want to do a sleep study. I was just trying to ask her for some sleeping pills, to be honest, because I have a really hard time like falling asleep at night. Like once I'm asleep I can sleep forever, but I have a hard time falling asleep. So I was asking her about that, and she was like, I was telling her like everything, and she was like, no, what you need and what you're going to do is a sleep study. And I was like, okay. So I thought it was going to be like super complicated, but it wasn't. So she said somebody will be getting a hold of you to make an appointment for your sleep study. So it was like a couple days or a week later, I got a call. They were like, hi, we're from the sleep study. We just wanted to set up your appointment. And so literally they had an opening like the next Friday. They said, be there at 7 p.m. If you want snacks or whatever, bring them. And yeah, they said I can take my regular medicine, because I know there were some comments about that. And they said take everything like regular. I told them I take melatonin every night. They said go ahead and take it if that's what you take. So I just brought like some pajamas and like a bottle of water. I got there at 7. The lady was super nice, so we talked for a while. Star was able to go in with me. Like lights out was at 11, so she would have had to leave at 11, but she left at like 10 anyways, or like 9:30. So it's like, it's pretty cool. Like the one I went to, it's honestly like a hotel room. Like you have your own bed, there's a little nightstand, you have your own bathroom with a shower. Like you can take a shower if you want, whatever. So later on, the lady came in and she hooked up like all of the wires and everything, like on my body, my head, like there was so many. And I just had to go to sleep like regular, and I thought like, I'm not gonna be able to sleep, this is gonna, I watched TV for a while. I did end up falling asleep. What was I gonna say? Oh, sorry, I got a text message and I was like, I lost. Okay. Oh, like I do have to go to the bathroom a lot throughout the night, and I can't like get up on my own because I'm like hooked up. So I just had to like knock on the like, what's it called, nightstand, because there's like a speaker or whatever, I don't know. And they come in, they help me like do whatever to like, went to the bathroom, came back. I asked her I was like, when she came in the middle of the night, I was like, so, how am I doing? And, they're not, like, really allowed to, like, give you results or anything, because they're not, like, the doctors or something, I don't know. But she was like, I'm probably gonna be in here in a little bit to put a mask on you. Which I was surprised, like, I didn't know they would even put a mask on, like, just the time I was in there. But she did. She put a mask on, and then I woke up at, like I would have had to have been out of there by 7, but I woke up at, like, 5:30, and when I woke up, I was kind of freaked out, because the mask was, like, it's kind of, like, not hard to breathe, but I wasn't used to it, and I kind of freaked out a little bit, and I couldn't go back to sleep, and so I called for the lady, or knocked, I guess, and she came in there, and she's like, well, I'll go ahead and let you get up and go home. So she undone everything, went to the restroom, and I left. And I went home and went to bed in my own bed and slept for a while. So that was that. And then I still didn't know, like, what was going to happen after that. But a little bit after that, they called, and they wanted to set up an appointment for me to come get my CPAP machine. And I was like, dang, like, it was literally so easy, I couldn't believe it. So I made an appointment after work. It was like at 3 something. Me and Star both went, and it was at the same place I'd done my sleep study. They told me my results. They said on average I had an episode of 100 times an hour, which they said was, like, really severe. So he talked about my results, and he talked about stuff. He showed me how to work the CPAP machine. I ended up getting just, like, the nose one that, like, goes just over your nose, not, like, the full mask. It has, like, a humidifier built in, so you put, like, water in, like, part of it. And he told me everything. He said, I have to use it so much amount of time for, like, my insurance to, like, approve it, because technically you're just using it for 90 days to see if, like, because they know if you use it. So, yeah, I've had it ever since. I've used it every night. The first couple of days it was difficult to get used to. And it's still, I'm not gonna lie, like, it's still annoying. Like, you know what I mean? Like, who wants to sleep with something on their head? But I think I feel better. I'm not for sure. You know how it's kind of hard to tell, like, but yeah, there's an app on your phone that you can download, that shows you, which I love. I look at it every day. It shows you how long you had your mask on, if you had any incidents, how many times you took it off, and it gives you, like, a score out of 100. My lowest one's only been 84, which isn't, bad, like 84 out of 100. Usually it's in the 90s. So he said it could take my body a couple months to rebound and really feel the effects, because it was so bad and I hadn't got, like, a good deep sleep in so long. So honestly, that basically is my story about it. Like, I mean, it was super easy. I don't know any, like, answers to ask, like, if you guys had questions. They did say take my medicine like normal the night of the sleep study. I was in a room by myself. It's not like I was sleeping with other people in the room. Had my own bathroom. It wasn't that crazy uncomfortable. I just have the nose mask. I mean, there is, like, a full mask. I just have the nose one. And yeah, I mean, I haven't had it that long, but I would recommend it. Like, why not, So yeah, if you guys have any more questions, I don't know what to include. Like, I feel like I said everything, but yeah, if you have any questions, just leave them below and I'll answer them. So yeah.